This is a public information meeting recording to inform the public about an application to rezone the property at 5352 Prospect Road, New Minas. My name is Alice Jacob and I'm a planner at the Municipality of County of Kings. The purpose of the meeting is to inform the public of this application and to explain the planning policies that enable this application to occur, as well as to receive preliminary feedback from the public. Please note, no opinions have been formed on this application at this moment. This map shows the location of the property marked here in orange. On the map, the property is at New Minas and the PID is 55199-137. This is an aerial view of the property showing the property boundary, the existing dwelling and the garage, and also the neighboring buildings and the surrounding areas as well. So to provide with a background, this is a re-recording of the presentation made for public information meeting, which was held on 21st February 2023. Due to some technical errors, the original presentation was not recorded. Now, moving on to the proposal. In November 2005, a development agreement was made between the property owner and the municipality, enabling an auto repair shop on the property. However, in December 2022, the owner applied for a discharge of the 2005 development agreement and to rezone the property so as to add more dwellings on the property. So some of the policies that enable this discharge are the MGA section 229(2). It states a council may discharge a development agreement in whole or in part in accordance with the terms of the agreement or with the concurrence of the property owner. And section 229(3) states after a development agreement is discharged, the land is subject to the land use bylaw. Once the DA is discharged, the land would be subject to the regulations listed for the C5 zone in the land use bylaws. And a policy from the municipal planning strategy that enables this DA discharges the policy 5.3.6, which states consider proposals to enter into a development agreement pursuant to section 225 through 230, inclusive of the Municipal Government Act, on the terms and conditions set forth in this municipal planning strategy, and a development agreement shall c. set terms by which municipal council may terminate and discharge an agreement. Moving on to the proposal to rezone the property. So there are currently two existing structures on site. One is the garage and the other is a residential dwelling. The applicant would like to repurpose the garage into two residential units and to also make some changes to the existing dwelling on site. The property is currently in the C5 zone, which does not permit any residential use. So in order to add more residential units to the site, the owner would like to rezone the land to C3, which is the mixed commercial residential. This map here shows the current zoning of the area that the property falls in. As I said earlier, the property is in the C5 zone, which is a highway commercial zone. And this map here shows the future land use of the area as proposed by the municipality. The property would still be in the commercial zone, surrounded by agriculture and residential and other commercial zones nearby. So these are some of the photographs of the property and the surroundings. The map here on the top is a key map showing the property and the boundary for reference. The yellow spot over here is the access to the property shown here on the image on the left side. And the green spot here is the location of the existing dwelling and the garage, which can be seen on the photograph on the right. Again, from the key map, the yellow spot marked here on the map shows a northwest view from the property, which can be seen on the left of the slide, the photograph on the left. And the green spot here marked shows the northeast view of the property, which can be seen on the right photograph on the slide. And these photographs are of the southeast and the southwest views of the property, which is mostly vegetation and green areas. Now moving on to some of the policies enabling this rezoning. The Municipal Planning Strategy 5.3.3 states, a council shall consider amendments to any one of the zoning maps of the land use bylaw, provided the application is for a specific development and is to rezone land to another zone enabled within the same designation, unless a zone change is specifically prohibited within the strategy. Also, MPS 5 Municipal Planning Strategy 5.3.5 states, a council shall consider in relation to all application to rezone land, A, the applicable zone placement policies, including any specific policy criteria for applying the proposed zone set out within the strategy, B, the impact of both the specific development proposal and of other possible uses permitted in the proposed zone, and C, the general criteria for amending the land use bylaw set out in the section 5.3 Development Agreements and amending the land use bylaw. These are some of the general policies that we would use to assess this particular application. So the Municipal Planning Strategy 5.3.7 states, the Council shall be satisfied that the proposal is in keeping with the intent of the Municipal Planning Strategy and is not in conflict with the municipal bylaws or regulations, and is also not inappropriate due to a set of factors like financial impact on the municipality and the surrounding land use compatibility. Also, whether there is adequate sewer and water services, whether there would be any traffic hazards or congestion because of the proposal, or whether there is adequate fire protection, and whether there is a potential for flooding or serious drainage problems, and whether there would be any negative impacts on well fields or other groundwater supplies, and whether there would be pollution, including soil erosion, siltation of watercourses. So this here, the flow chart shows the land use amendment process. We have received the complete application, and the second step is the public information meeting, which was held on 21st February 2023. Properties within 500 feet were notified about the public information meeting. So the next step of the process would be the staff review, where the staff will assess this application against various policies set out in the municipal planning strategy. The staff would also contact various agencies requesting comments on various aspects of the application. This would be followed by the preparation of a report, and this report would then be presented to the Planning Advisory Commission. The PAC would review the report and provide with recommendations. The application would then go to a first reading to the council. The council would then decide a public hearing. Again, properties within 500 feet will be notified about the hearing through letter mail, and it would also be advertised in the local newspaper. So after the public hearing, the application would go for a second reading, where the council will approve or deny the amendment. And this would then be followed by a 14-day appeal period, during which the council's decision could be appealed. So if you have any further questions or comments, please reach out to me. My name is Alice Jacob, and I'm a planner with the Municipality of County of Kings. You can reach me at 902-690-6276. or you can also email me. My email ID is ajacob@countyofkings.ca. Thank you.